You won't believe what's available in the second round of the NFL draft if we drafted today. The answer to all the Vikings problems. Let's talk about it next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull Brothers and Sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Make sure right now you stop, do what you're doing, leave a comment telling me who you think who we should draft, who's available, who's your draft crush. I've already talked about Jaden Daniels. I am talking about a new guy today, the guy that I think I didn't expect. I'm thinking first round pick after I'm looking video of him. He's been mocked in the second. People are telling me he's going to be second. And I can see a little bit why. But he is such a need for the Minnesota Vikings. I want to jump on him fast if I can. I don't know. If he lasts to the second round, draft this guy, no problem. I am talking about T'Vondre Sweat. Now make sure you hit subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of T'Vondre Sweat in the comments. Tell me what you think of your best player in the comments. I want to hear it. Tell me a player you want me to do a video on. I'll do it. That's what I did last year. That's what I'll do this year. T'Vondre Sweat, man, 6'4", 362-pound senior out of Texas. I mean, this guy just all he does is stuff the middle, man. He has stuffed the middle. He is a superstar there. Gets off blocks. He pushes the pile. That's what I want. He pushes the middle, man. I want that center right in the lap of the quarterback in every play. That's what this guy does. The only thing I see right now, and we'll look at his draft profile on NFL draftbuzz.com because it's before the combine. So I got to go to this site. They are very detailed. I'm going to talk about them, but my first thoughts of him was, hey, we need a nose tackle. Harrison Phillips is not a nose tackle. We need to move it. He's an interior line or defensive lineman, but he's, I think, more suited for a 4-3, but he'll play D end if we bring this T'Vondre Sweat in to play nose tackle. This guy is a prototypical nose tackle, man. Prototypical. Even like the Williams wall. This is him, man. He's a wall. That's what he is. He's the sweat wall. Let's go. All right. Now I'm going to talk about me. Let me bring up his draft profile. T'Vondre Sweat again. 5-second 40 time. If he improved on that, holy crap. But hey, that's pretty normal for a 300. What did I say? Let me bring it up again. Was he 362 pounds? 362 pounds. Age 22. That's fine. He's in the Senior Bowl, and if you saw a video, he just pancaked a center. Just bull rushed him and pancaked him, put him on his back, and that's what you got to see. That's what you want to see from the nose tackle. Another thing he's very good at is knocking down passes. He's blocked field goals. This guy will be a special teamer too. He will knock down passes. He's got good timing. He's smart with it. He's not getting in his rush. He's like, okay, let me knock down this pass, and he does that with very good proficiency. I like this guy, man. The only thing I don't like about him is I don't think he's got a very quick first step, and that's probably why they got him as a second rounder. He's not the most explosive guy in the but he's the immovable object. I like this guy better than Mozzie Smith. Than I liked Mozzie Smith last year, so that's saying something. Now Mozzie Smith moved up the draft, so because of that, I think this guy will too. Also, I think this is a little deeper draft this year. I do. I think it is. Maybe not receiver like I thought last year's receiver class was, but that might help. But it is deeper at quarterback, so we'll see what happens. A nose tackle with there's good edge rushers out there might not be a hot commodity. So right now, this guy is falling to the bottom of the second round in some mock drafts, and I don't see that. I think he might he's low first round, mid he's low first round, if not middle first round talent. I think position of need for us huge. If we like him, we got to go get him, man. If it's the second round, oh what a save! You get Jaden Daniels, and then this guy, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Now, if we go cornerback in the first round and then get this guy and go or we trade down and get some picks and then we end up getting like a Joe Milton or something like that later, because all the potential, you have to have re-signed Kirk Cousins if you did that. But imagine having a number one corner, a number, a big nose tackle, and then you get your quarterback of the future who has the strongest arm in the draft. That's a video that I'm gonna make. That's a video I want to make. The Joe Milton video. I have the same opinion of him as Anthony Richardson a little bit later. But I think his buzz, if he goes to the combine and does what Anthony Richardson does, he's gonna jump up there. Might jump up in the top six quarterbacks. I think if he does what Anthony Richardson did in the combine. But we're talking about nose tackles right now. Tavondre Sweat from Huntsville High School was rated a 3-star recruit by ESPN, handed a 3-star grade by 247 Sports. 24/7 Sports. After high school, Sweat joined Texas in 2019. As a freshman, Sweat saw action 13 games and played a total of 230 snaps for the Longhorns. He recorded only 6 tackles, 2 assists while adding 4 stops. And again, he's a nose tackle. As a sophomore for the Longhorns in 2020, Sweat played in 10 games and took part in 346 snaps for the Longhorns, recorded 13 tackles, 2 assists, adding 13 stops. As a pass rusher, he chalked up 11 total pressures. That's not bad. And 8 QB hurries, 2 QB hits, and 1 sack during the year. Not bad for nose tackle and sophomore. 2021 as a junior, Sweat played in 12 games, contributed 315 snaps, he recorded 13 tackles, 14 assists, while making 11 stops. As a pass rusher, he produced 3 total pressures, not good, which included 2 QB hurries, no QB hits, 1 sack in the year. So he's down junior year. But senior year, let's look. Let's see what happened. 2020 as a senior, Sweat logged playing for 12 games, logged in a total of 425 snaps for the Longhorns. He also added 20 tackles, 11 assists, 14 stops. I don't know. I saw he had 45. Oh, he's a fifth-year senior. That's why. 11 assists and 14 stops as a pass rusher. He tallied 21 total pressures, which included 18 QB hurries, 3 QB hits, and no sacks on the season. Okay. And in 2023, stuck it out, 5th year, and blossomed. As a 5th-year senior, Sweat logged playing time in 13 games and logged a total of 462 snaps for the Longhorns. He also added 25 tackles, 13 assists, 25 stops as a pass rusher. Let's look at that. 25 tackles, 13 assists. Oh, as a pass rusher, 28 total pressures. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, which included 23 QB hurries, 3 QB hits, and 2 sacks on the season. You might want like 9 sacks or 5, 8, whatever sacks from your nose tackle, but you're not going to get it most of the time. But if you get 23 QB hurries and 3 QB hits, damn. Let's go. Let's go. 23 QB hurries, man. He's the 2023 Outland Trophy Award winner. I think that's for the best defensive lineman. That's crazy. Scouting report strengths, plays with leverage at the point of attack, whether inside or outside, keeps eyes on the backfield, and when inside, moves linemen to either side with strong hands. Boom. That's everything. I don't even need to look. I don't need to look anymore. This is what I want. Leverage, eyes in the backfield, big hands, moves those guys out of the way. That's what I saw in him. That's what I want. Next. We're going to continue. Despite his relatively tall frame, Sweat typically plays with a low enough pad level and natural power to push the pocket with a bull rush. Getting better and better. I'm salivating. His hands use is excellent, is strong in the upper body, and consistently swats away blockers. Has the upper body strength to rock his opponent back into his heels. I'm in love. I need a nose tackle. It's so bad. combines combined strength and footwork to fill holes inside as well. Recovers from cut blocks or falling on his way to make a tackle. Penetrates through gaps, often forcing running backs to elude him or the back end of the offensive lineman he's pushing before they ever reach the line. It's true. He'll hit a gap and he blows up run plays. That's what I like about him. He blows up run plays, and you can hear the announcers. They go, "Oh, sweat again, sweat again." He's just solid, man, against the run, and he gets a bull rush that will put the center in the quarterback's lap. That's all I want from this guy. That's all I want from a nose tackle. His weaknesses: Sweat remains a bit raw, as Sweat is inconsistent with his hands use and lacks violence in his hands. The explosive nature of him, so Darisaw on the offensive tackle side, I felt the same way. He wasn't a killer. He's a killer now. This guy could be a killer. And that's what I want to see. He struggles to shed blockers and doesn't show ideal lateral movement skills. Sweat also, it's not ideal, but he's good. Anyway, Sweat also needs to make better use of the length and hands in his pass rush. Yeah, I mean, this guy's a bull rusher. He's a bull. I didn't see any pass moves. I didn't see any swim moves. I did see one, and it was pretty good. But I think Roy, our nose tackle we got in the draft, has a good pass rush move. So to combine him and Roy together would be pretty cool. He's a straight line mover and tends to struggle to disengage from blockers due to lack of ideal length. I don't know about that. But anyways, his strengths far outweigh any negative on this list. It's impressive. He has 100% percentile weight. 100 percentile weight. And he runs a 5.05. That's better than Tom Brady. So it's better than some quarterbacks out there. Wingspan 70. That's not bad. Hand size 72. All good. I don't know. He didn't do the combine hasn't happened yet, so we'll see all the rest of the stuff. I don't think it matters at nose tackle. Guys, if this guy's available in the second round and you've drafted a quarterback or a cornerback in the first round, say you dropped a cornerback in the first round or an edge rusher or whatever, and this guy's available in the second, do it. Okay? Do it. I don't care. You've solved our defensive problems. You got a corner or an edge rusher, and then you got this guy. You have solved your problems on D. Let's go make a run at it. That's what this would be. Let's go make a run. Now, if you get a quarterback in the first round, hell, you've made our defense better. You've given our opportunity for a quarterback, a brand new quarterback, to screw up and then stuff the run on the back end with this guy. I like it. I like everything about this pick. If it happens in the second round, holy crap, that is money well spent. That you're living on borrowed time. You got 10 lives as a cat, all that crap. This is the guy I want. This. If this guy's in the second round, Jesus, Quasey, you're cooking. Let's go. Cue the music.